Hi there guys, my name is Rabbit. Who else remembers the life and times of Tim? And welcome to episode number 105 of our 100% item guide and walkthrough for Legend of Legaia. So as you can see, first and foremost, looking at what is at the top of the screen here, everyone is officially at level 37. So Gala and Vaughn both hit it at the exact same fight. So I'm thinking that my plan to have evened the playing field a little bit was successful after all, and they're fairly close regarding XP. So that was kind of the goal when I let Gala die in our last boss confrontation, which I guess to sort of move along with this recap, in our previous episode we did end up jousting with Jet after he tried to intimidate us and talk some mad shit, but the fight was easy as could possibly be. So he didn't scare us one teensy weensy bit. We knocked him out fairly easily, although he did prolong the fight considerably by just being a little asshole. But it's all good in the neighborhood. So everyone's pretty close now regarding XP. Like I said, that was the goal, and I would say we were successful in doing that. More specifically, where we left off, I told you guys that I was going to run all the way back to the beginning of this dungeon itself so that I could replenish mana and HP through the little fountain. I did just that. It only took like, I think 5 fights to get there and like 4 fights to get back, maybe 5 fights to get back. So it's not that big of a sacrifice to just make your merry way on down that way. So now we are ready to keep on going, or maybe we're not. Perhaps the monsters inside have something different in mind for us, but that's okay. So that is it in regards to a recap. We fought Jet, knocked him out. I ran back without you guys to replenish MP and get Gala looking okay again. And we're ready to keep on going. So again, I wanted to keep it spoiler free, and I'm not going to tell you what awaits us, but you should know pretty much for the most part, since we do still have a whole other section to explore. It is within your best interest to be as prepared as possible, and I guess that's what items are for, right? But I think if there's a free pool not too far away, you could always use the extra gold, and the extra XP is certainly not going to hurt you. Might as well set aside the 10 minutes-ish to go and deal with that. So that is what I elected to do. You don't have to go back and save again. There will be another save awaiting us, which I will make use of, just in case. I don't want to have to do anything over again. Not that Jet's fight was terrible, but it did still take about 20 minutes for, well, probably more like 18 minutes, since I did talk a little bit in the beginning and the end, but still, almost 20 minutes to fight him. Not trying to repeat that. Although I guess you could argue if I hadn't let Gala die, you could have shaved off maybe 4 minutes of the fight. But everything unfolded as I desired. So I'd say the outcome was ideal for me. Some people don't really mind if one character gets farther ahead of the others. I don't know, I just like them to be about on the same page. For a while it was, I think, Noah was the one who was really behind. I think it was Gala, Vaughn, Noah. And then Vaughn died and lost so much XP that it ended up becoming Gala, Noah, and then Vaughn took forever to catch up. But now, since Gala had gotten so far ahead, he was the only one who hadn't, I think, missed out on XP. I think there was a fight that Noah had missed out on, but it was so long ago that the raw amount of XP wasn't enough to put her that far behind everyone else. So I don't know. I don't remember who it was or where it was. But now everyone's in the same ballpark. Okay, finally we are here. And since we did move that switch yet again, you should be ready to run on over here into this new section here. So let's do just that. And follow the path. We'll follow our nose wherever it goes. And we are on a straight line here, so nothing too complex. Oh gosh, but you can tell we're getting closer and closer to the destination. But that's been the goal from the beginning. We really want to take out this stupid mist generator and hopefully, as a result, be able to bring true peace to the land of Legaia. Because so far, you know, we've been able to help areas one by one, but the threat still isn't gone until all of the people who have been working for the side of Mist have been successfully destroyed. So that's what we want, and that's what we're aiming to do. We're settling the score right here, right now. I need to go ahead and heal people up. Noah is in the yellow. My bad, girl, my bad. But I'm trying to preserve our mana a little bit. I don't want to heal us too early, just because it hasn't been wholly necessary. But I got you, Noah. I got you. Gilliam A, what the fuck? Please die. And stop picking on Noah. It's like they smell our fresh meats over here. Alright, there he goes. And I think instead of spiriting, we'll just all elect to rush him. And it should be game over for him. So let's do it to it. Oh, I need to show you guys, I did switch up my accessories a little bit when I was running back to the fountain off camera to heal up. So there's nothing too significant that I switched in or out, but I still want you guys to know kind of what I elected to have for this part of the game. Not that I have any specific strategy in mind, so much as I just wanted to change a few things. You will see as soon as this round is donezo. And it should be a fairly quick and easy, possibly painless, probably not so much painless, death for Gilliam B. I'd imagine it's very painful, actually. First order of business, though, let's get those heals out, because I will forget, and then we'll enter our next fight, and everyone's in yellow. Story of my life. I just have too many things running through my head at once, you guys. I think, yeah, we'll just keep it up with Gala. And then I'll have Noah do the last little bitsy there. And just to quickly show you, this is what I've got for equipment. Life armband, I should say, is the same. Power ring is the same. And Unholy Icon, I went ahead and left this on him. I didn't switch it back out for the Evil God icon, not quite yet. Noah's where you will see the change. So Manea's ring is the same, Guardian ring is the same, but I decided to go ahead and put the War Soul on her to increase attacking power of her arts. And then for Gala, it's still the same as well. I did not remove the Spirit Jewel to switch it out for the Evil God icon. So Guardian ring the same, Wisdom ring the same. Just wanted to let you guys catch a peek there to see what I was thinking. So like I noted, Noah's really where the change happened. But as always, I like to encourage you to experiment with combinations of accessories that you think are the best suited to your play style. This is quite a stretch of pathing, isn't it? I swear. Jet certainly didn't make this the most efficient with routing. That's okay. I'm imagining maybe he took an elevator. I have no idea. One thing is for sure, if you weren't in shape prior to running through here, you're definitely going to be set once you're making your way through this place. But okay, let's keep on heading this way, because if we do, as you can see, there is a chest. Yes, a chest awaiting us at the end containing a warrior icon. And let's, as usual, arrange our shit. Oh, goodness. I'm pretty sure we've seen... Yes, we have seen this before. It allows you to counterattack at a fixed rate. So, you know, nothing to really write home about. It's, you know, actually, it is fairly nice. It's just we've already got one, so... Not going to start jumping up and down quite yet. But finally, we've got a new-ish face. Iota level 2. We saw the level 1s a while ago. They were purple, if you do recall. I haven't really been using Iota, so maybe you don't even remember this Saru, but he is not a newbie. He is an oldie. And I don't really care much for this palette, not going to lie. The level 1 form is a deep purple, kind of like Nido. I think this one's a little too deep and rich of a teal. I would almost say this is like a wet teal color. I'm not sure if there's like an English equivalent to describing the shade I'm trying to express, but I would say wet teal is the only way I can think of to convey how it appears to me. I don't care much for it. It's a little too rich and a little too deep. I think at least for the design of the creature. Or maybe it's just that I liked the way the level 1 form looked since it was a nice rich purple. And I don't know, I thought the purple fit it fairly well. But again, I know you guys don't probably give a shit about my thoughts on the colors. but I gave it to you anyway. You know me, rabbits, the artist. I say that completely as a joke. I suck at art. I have no artistic ability or talent whatsoever. I can't draw. I can't paint. Hell, I have a hard time drawing a straight line with a fucking ruler. But I still appreciate art and I appreciate colors, even if I cannot create a lot of artistic things. I would say my artistic skill really comes in the form of performing arts. So I did theater a lot in high school, and I really enjoy being on the stage, and I enjoy singing. So, you know, for whatever it's worth, I'd say that's really where my creative pursuits kind of direct me. I appreciate a lot, though, painting and drawing and all of that jazz. And if I had the aptitude for it, you better believe I'd explore it. But it's just not my strong suit, sadly. Maybe someday. I know that with practice, you can get better at some of those artistic things, but I just haven't had the chance to explore it. Hey, and we got Puera level 2, so if you kind of skipped out on capturing Puera, even though we've had numerous opportunities to get this bad boy, here you go. It is not a done deal, not quite yet. But I honestly think, reflecting on my past schooling, I don't think I ever took one art class after, like, elementary school. Like, in high school, I didn't take an art class. At university, I wasn't required to take an art class because I was in STEM, you know. I did pretty hard sciences and research-focused stuff. So art wasn't anything that was encouraged or that I had time to really... Oh, come on. Really, bruh? Sorry, you guys know how it goes with me. I have to shut the fuck up and pay attention to the cards. No healsies for both of us. Just damage. But I didn't want to kill off... I guess I should have just killed him. I don't know why. I'm just in the zone of thinking that I have the evil god icons equipped. So I like to try to have them auto-attack them as the way of killing them off. But it doesn't matter because I don't have an evil god icon equipped. So I should have just elected to immediately kill the Puera, but whatever. It all will work out in the end, or it should. Gala, have you gone yet? I don't know. I've been talking about bullshit for like the last 10 minutes. Well, I wouldn't say it's bullshit. I'm just sharing with you guys that I never took an art class, which makes me very sad, and I wish I had. But God, for my undergrad, I was a triple major. And then, you know, during graduate school, that's definitely, I think, not the time for that. But now that I'm an adult and I've been working as a professional for a while, I really would like to take some community art classes. I think that would be very rewarding for me as someone who hasn't really had the opportunity to explore those creative passions and artistic passions. So maybe someday soon I will take like an intro drawing class or something. Something else that I've always wanted to explore is taking a music class. Oh my goodness, check this out, you guys. I did a little bit of piano when I was younger, but again, I went to private schools, so we didn't have like band or orchestra, so I never had the chance to really explore music in the way that I would have liked to. So I'd like to learn, I think, to play either the cello, maybe the bass. I don't know, I'm so enamored with those large instruments. But as an aside, before I continue too much talking about my desire to increase my creativity levels and abilities, don't forget and don't overlook running behind this elevator here, because there is a hidden chest. And if you open this bad boy up, it does contain a lost grail. I know we've seen these time and time again, but for those of you who are joining maybe a little late into the party, I would recommend you going back a bit. But quickly to show you, here it is. This is our second lost grail, and it grants you final heal, so it just recovers you to max HP after you die. So it's just a way to auto-resurrect you. I don't think I've ever really used these or relied on them. They're good for sure if you're underprepared or maybe making your way through this game for the very first time, but I cannot think of a playthrough I've done where I saw a lot of value in using them myself. But it's, like I said, absolutely up to you. Use it if you think you need to. But if you don't need to, you can always sell them also. All right, but before we do anything else, I would highly, highly, highly recommend running this way and making sure you save your game. And yeah, we'll just keep going over this one. Not too much has unfolded. And with that out of the way, again, make sure that you're all healed up and ready to go. I am looking good. My mana's good because I had backtracked to that fountain. So let's really, monsters, freaking Puera and Iota not wanting me to have a grand entrance. Gotta ruin the vibe here. But okay, let us open the door at the end of this crazy hall. And what the fuck? Here it is. The most interesting looking of the mist generators, I would say. Definitely has more of a laboratory feel. Vaughn, Noah, Gala, we must destroy the mist generator. Are you ready? Heck yeah. We've got to work together. Attack. We got this. We've taken out so many, this should be easy. Uh-oh. What the fuck, Noah? What's wrong? Ow! Ouch! Ouch! Noah, what happened? My head hurts. Ugh. Hang in there, Noah. Shut up! Be quiet! Shut up! Get out of my head! Noah, what the fuck? Oh, no. Little sister. My dear sister. Who are you? Noah, are you all right? It stopped hurting. Oh, Court, seriously? Hee hee hee. I must punish you, little sister, for trying to destroy the mist generator. Bad girl. Court? Good to see you all again. Okay, so this is interesting. We saw this when we were fighting Jet, that even though we technically hadn't met them before, I mean, Vaughn and Gala are just teenagers, so obviously they weren't around when Court and Jet first were fucking everything up for the entire world. But since we did go back to the past, I don't know if they necessarily know that we had time travel to meet them, or if they just think that we've met in a past life. I have no idea what their understanding of our previous encounter is. But again, this is the second time it's been acknowledged that we have met. So that's kind of a cool little thing that they threw in there. Anyway, Court continues by saying, you were so good to me in Conquerum so long ago. Noah, I didn't know it was you. Who would have thought I was your brother? Oh, so maybe he does know that there were shenanigans involving time travel? I mean, it would have to be the case. She hadn't even been born yet. Oh. You're wrong, Court. You're not my brother. If you're my brother, how could you be so bad to mother and father? Noah, you are such a foolish little girl. The mist is our salvation. Our parents are happy the way they are. Obviously, he hasn't seen the state that they're in. Oh. Rim Elm, that puny cave, East Vaz Forest. I underestimated you. I was trying to lure out Ra Seru to make the mist generator. But I never thought you would come this far. That was a miscalculation. But no matter. Once I kill you, everything will be right again. I will kill you gently, little sister. I will send all of you to a world free of pain and suffering. Well, here it is, guys. Here is why I was telling you that I would highly recommend saving and making sure mana is on point. HP is for the most part on point, because we do have our second boss fight within Jet's Fortress. So I'm going to go ahead and part ways here, and I will give you sort of the lowdown on Court in our next episode, just to save us a bit of time. This fight is considerably tougher than what we faced with Jet, but I don't think that it's impossible to do. So we'll just kind of talk about it and tackle it together in our upcoming episode. So thank you as always for watching. My name is Rabbit, and this is my 100% item guide and walkthrough for Legend of Legaia. I'll see you all soon.